Hello, 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 beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. I love it when that happens because that was my old intro. That's kind of crazy though, because that's like 6 months old now. So I will also say this continues to be the place for conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurs who are looking to remove the blocks that hold them back from their purpose so they can manifest abundance through it. It is both. And this is always going to be the place where I hold an open arm, welcome hug to those of you who are in our soul family. I want you to know that I do not believe in accidents or coincidences, that I believe that you are here for a reason. And hopefully this is the beginning of a new and beautiful journey for you. So I have been coaching conscious, aspiring, purpose-driven entrepreneurs for close to 2 years now. Kind of crazy that this has come so full circle. And the beautiful part about that is that I see a lot of patterns. If you are someone who has experienced complex trauma like I did, we also are very good at spotting patterns. In fact, some people will try to say that our sensitivity, our high empathy is partially driven by our ability to spot patterns. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't seen a scientific study on that, so I can't say for sure. I don't think it takes away from our high sensitivity or our high empathy or our intuition at all. I think it's just another one of those gifts that we are given when we experience complex trauma. But I wanted to share with you some of the patterns that I am seeing. And many people will ask the question, how do I know if I am a conscious, aspiring, purpose-driven entrepreneur? And I will say that there are a few things that we all do. If you self-identify as that type of person, there are things that we do that I did in the very beginning before getting started and that my clients have done before coming to me. So if you are doing any of these things, you likely are being called to step into your purpose, but avoiding it, right? So these are some of the things that will cause pain in your life. They will cause hardship. We have that yearning, that urge, that desire, deep, deep desire to do something that matters, but we can't seem to get ourselves to do it, right? And so instead, we will binge on YouTube seeking more knowledge without taking action, without working on our business, without spending at least equal amount of time building our business or our purpose. We'll continue to binge YouTube videos or TikTok videos or Facebook videos, looking for manifestation tips or techniques, ways to quantum leap, right? Ways to get to our purpose without having to do the hard work of shadow work or trauma healing. Right? Maybe you scroll for hours and hours on Facebook and repost everyone else's content and then kick yourself later for not using your free time to build your own content or brand. Maybe you scroll on Facebook for hours and hours and you have a large to-do list, but you can't seem to quite get yourself to do those things. Maybe you have a crippling fear of posting your own content and saying the things that are actually on your mind for fear of how viewers might respond because someone taught you it's not safe to be yourself or it's too risky to be vulnerable. Maybe you get frustrated with your lack of progress and then try to force yourself with willpower to go live every day or to do the things you know you need to do to build your business. But then you only fall back into feeling paralyzed and triggered by the fear of rejection and criticism. Maybe you perpetually spend your days in meditation and recuperation, and you never move past the healing phase, constantly and forever in hermit mode. Maybe in your attempt to fix this, maybe you've tried meditating and asking for guidance on how to get unstuck, to move forward in your life, to step into your purpose, but you never hear much more than you already have everything you need inside of you. Or just rest, be at peace. And that's great. There is a part of you that needs that. But again, without the action, because we have to be balanced in our masculine and feminine, we have to be balanced in our guidance and action, we remain stuck. Maybe you look for outside advice. You're constantly looking to psychics and gurus and tarot cards, friends, family. Somebody tell me what I should do. Maybe you prioritize comfort food or comforting distractions like social media or a glass of wine. Maybe you are perfecting a post over and over and over, and you keep telling yourself, I'm going to post it, or maybe a book. I'm going to write the book. I'm going to publish the book, but it's never good enough. So you delete it and you go back to distracting yourself. Maybe you keep buying new courses. This one was the worst for me. I bought course after course after course after course and program after program, never fully finished them, never fully implemented them. And then the crash, the high of this is going to be the one, leads to the crash of I'm still stuck. And then that self-deprecating thought process of what's wrong with you. You're not good enough. You don't deserve it anyways. You'll be here forever. You'll never accomplish anything. So if this sounds familiar, you are my purpose. Your purpose is my purpose. This is why I'm here. I'm here for you. I have helped hundreds with my courses and coaching. Just DM me if you need assistance. I would love to support you. I have a couple of options. We can work one-on-one if you want to. Otherwise, I have an accelerated program that I just put together. I have condensed what used to take a year into 8 weeks. We can do this extremely quickly and extremely fast, thanks to that pattern recognition gift of my trauma in childhood. I know exactly the milestones or the blocks that you'll need to address. We'll do 2 one-on-one sessions as part of the package. So we'll meet together initially, and I will personally help you identify the deepest root cause of your feelings of not enoughness, whether it's not enough money or the world is not safe or I'm not enough or I don't have a gift, people are not safe. It all centers around not enoughness. So we'll meet. I'll make sure that we identify the deepest root issues for you. Then as a group, we'll meet for 6 weeks. We're going to do trauma spotting every single session on all of the different major issues that come up for all of my clients. And I will teach you how to do trauma spotting. So we will together as a group do some trauma spotting. Then I will teach you how to do it. Then we'll break out into groups. So you will be meeting with one individual in a separate Zoom room, and you will each give each other a trauma spotting session. So you will do deep, intensive work on the issue of the day that we have discussed. And we'll do that for 6 weeks. And then we'll wrap up with one final one-on-one session with me to make sure that there's not anything lingering and help you move through with any additional trauma spotting that we need to do. And then you will be well on your way to being healed and recuperated. What I do find is that after the initial healing phase, there is another phase of just regeneration that is needed. So you might be looking at another 4 to 8 weeks of just resting in being okay with who you are. And the beautiful thing is, after those initial 8 weeks, you kind of feel like everything's fine. I'm good. I love who I am. I love my life. Everything's perfect. Everything's flowing to me. And that's a little bit of the recuperation phase. And then after that, all of a sudden you feel like, hey, I've got a lot of extra energy. I'd really like to start building my business. And you don't have that overwhelm or that shutdown or that self-sabotage anymore. You actually genuinely, from your solar plexus, get excited about going out and making this thing happen, making the world a better place, using your gifts to help heal others. So I would love, love, love to support you in this. If you want to join us, check out the link below. Super, super excited. We're going to start June 6th. I think it's the first week of June. Don't quote me on the date. It'll be on the link below. But if you do sign up today, you can sign up immediately for your initial one-on-one session. We don't have to wait for 8 weeks to, or however long we have until then, 4 weeks. You don't have to wait for the session to start to have your first initial session. So all right, let me know if there's any questions on that. Obviously, I'm super excited about this. It's going to be awesome and amazing. Please do drop a like or a subscribe to help the channel spread the word. Share this with anybody who you know could benefit from this. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. And I love you, my friends, so, so very much. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. Come join us on the other side. Take care. Namaste.